Well, Toledo's been dealing with an uptick in kid-related gun violence for a few years now. Just 19 days ago, 16-year-old Jacob Barrett was the first youth to die by gun violence this year. The CDC says firearms are the #1 cause of death among children and teens in the U.S. We've compiled our data from 2021 through 2023 on youth aged 18 and under shot and killed in Toledo. West Toledo saw the most deaths with 13. The central part of the city with 7, followed by the south side with 5, north with 3, and the east side of Toledo with 2. This week, Toledo City Council voted in 2 new members, Toledoans who have been on the sidelines during this violent uptick over the years with no voice on city politics. But now that's all changed. WTOL 11's Dominique O'Neill joining us live in studio. I got a chance to discuss this with Toledo's newest appointed council members. Dom, what do they have to say?
Well, Jeff, I talked with both Dr. Brittany Jones and Mac Driscoll today. The pair told me now that they have a seat at the table, they're committed to helping address the issues that have plagued the city for years. Over the last 3 years, the number of kids killed by gun-related violence in Toledo has been on the rise. 9 victims in 2022, 12 victims in 2023, and 1 so far in 2024. We talked to Toledo City Council's newest members. Mac Driscoll feels having a police presence can help stop it.
If people do choose to engage in a life of crime, that's why you have a police force. And so we need to make sure that punishments fit crimes and that dangerous criminals are off the streets and reformed in the criminal justice system. But without a doubt, there's a role for police moving forward in our community.
And he agrees something needs to be done to address the issue of gun violence on youth. He says some ways to do that is making sure kids have something to do and are involved in something positive.
Empowering our community centers and neighborhood organizations to give kids an alternative to some of those activities we don't want them to engage in, I think is one of the most important steps we can take as a city.
Meanwhile, as another new city council member, Dr. Brittany Jones says mentors and people who can set good examples is key.
Community policing, so again, looking out for one another, getting that training, de-escalation amongst the community, that can definitely help as well.
Dr. Jones says despite the uptick in youth violence, there is a way for things to improve.
Once we, address some of those issues, some of the access issues, the quality issues, that could, put a little bit of positive spin and improvement.
Both Driscoll and Jones feel there is still work that needs to be done, and they hope to both make a difference now that they have a seat at the table. And as of today, according to our count, we've had 9 total homicides in Toledo. Of those 9, at least 1 involved the death of a 16-year-old. And the newly appointed council members say it's important that all of the council works together to help limit gun violence among teens. Reporting in the studio, Dominique O'Neill,